Hello there. We're starting a new unit today. Right in here. Unit 6, the narrative text pattern. Okay, you click here and you get this. First we'll start with a joke. What does a vegetarian zombie eat? Any guesses? Grains. Okay. Open your textbook to page 92. So pause this video and get your textbook. Looks like this. The narrative text pattern. Okay, we're going to be following this to write a story. As you can see, the narrative text pattern has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. Okay, the introduction, the rising action, the climax, the falling action, and the resolution. So basically, when you write a story using this narrative text pattern, you are going to have 5 paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An introduction paragraph, which talks about the characters of your story. Who is in your story? The setting. Where is your story? And a problem or a conflict. Okay? You have to make up some kind of a problem or recall a problem, remember a problem from your past. Rising action is the second paragraph. Is where you have a series of events developing. Okay? So this is where you're going to use things like transition words, sequencing transition words. A climax, whereas you've got the, as it says right here, the highest point of tension in your story. Okay? The character or characters succeed or fail at solving the problem that you introduced in the introduction. Okay? The falling action right here is the action that falls rapidly or quickly after the highest point of tension. So, something that happens after the climax. So what happens just after the highest point of tension? The plane is rising and rising and rising, and then it all of a sudden stops in midair. What happens next? Does the engine start, or does it stop and the plane fall to the ground? Okay? The resolution, or denouement, as it's pronounced in French, basically is your story's conclusion. Okay, the falling action leads into this. All right, sometimes the problem is solved, sometimes it isn't. So we look back here, and you can see an example of this in the Three Little Pigs story. Okay, here is that plot line or plot summary diagram again. Some people like to call it a plot mountain diagram because it kind of does look like a mountain. Okay. You can see here the same parts, except for this says exposition, but really it's the same as introduction. Okay? So in the Three Little Pigs story, you can watch it here. I provided it for you. Okay? And you can see how it follows this narrative text pattern. First, the pigs move out of their mother's house. Then, the straw house is built. Then a stick house is built. Then a brick house is built. After that, the wolf destroys the straw house. Soon after, the wolf destroys the stick house. However, the wolf cannot destroy the brick house. So, the wolf tries to climb up to the chimney and go through the chimney, but it gets toasted climbing down the chimney. After that, the pigs clean up the chimney, and then at the end, they have the best supper ever and live happily ever after. You go ahead and watch it here. Okay? Pause the video that you're watching now. Watch the YouTube video of the Three Little Pigs and pay attention to this plot diagram right here. Okay? If you click on it, you should be able to get it bigger for you. Okay? So, we're doing all of this. Why? Because we're going to write a story. However, this story is called a personal narrative. Okay? I will talk more about that in the next video. Okay? But for now, please just watch this video and try to understand how this is working as you watch the video. Okay? Thank you. Thank you.